Okay, here we go. Pen's working, sound's working. Chat, I'll after this, let me know if this needs to be up, down, lower, whatever. The same.
Yeah, I think over the last couple of events,
who's going to do this? Who's going to cast the final? Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm actually not sure.
To play up against that. And even
okay, Loud on defense,
like
Optic on attack.
Basically try and deny any
got 3-2 set up instantly.
What is their plan on this defensive side?
Right away, Optic are looking for a bit of control inside of Bath. They've already put in.
We got two frenzies. Two frenzies.
Definitely stacking up
mix of
on
both.
this
Oh, they're
side,
going
looking
super
to push through
aggro.
on the back of the flash, the nade to push them out of position, but they get nothing for their troubles. They'll reset.
That was a good attempt from them. They're going super aggro so far, and you can see Optic did a bit of pressure, and then, dude, they 4-man stack this.
Playing for delay and playing for the retake, just hoping.
Let's see what the mid round looks like, because actually Loud is set up pretty well for this.
Going to be collected early, but they're already finding
dude,
out
they are so aggro.
Switch things up, and actually, Quincada, he's going to get the opener.
I mean, just
look at them. It's relentless. It's actually relentless aggression.
Running into a heavier site than they were ready for, and Marv is going to have to do something. The spike is in the open in front of him, trying to retrieve it as his teammates.
Oh, that's a big kill. Goes into 3-3. Crashies is low though. Dude, Crashies is doing great. Less 1v2.
And that man who was alone on B is now alone on the server.
Yeah, they started off so strong with the openers they got.
Yeah, they started off really strong, but
leave this down to less. A long rotation all the way back. Of course, the trap offline, so he can at least bypass that.
This was pretty much all, not all Crashies, but Crashies did great. Whoever the guy was that got a kill here on short as well, that was pretty huge.
A little bit intrigued as to whether or not he's going to come from that CT spot.
This is
for now, though, he's going to see
pretty hard to win. I'm not going to lie to you. They're playing it very well. That helps a lot.
That might not help. Still with a flash to play with. Marv just coming to swing on through and
Crashies was insane in this pistol. Crashies was insane. 1 HP as well. Oh, that's because of the smoke. Okay, didn't even take any bullets there. Okay, nice from Optic. I like that from Loud though. I like the aggression. I felt like they got a little bit unlucky with some of the duels.
Honestly, that's a pistol that probably should have gone the way of Loud. It was a push into the stack with 2 openers going the way of the Brazilian side.
Yeah, they had 4 people on site and they still came out
have that
lower.
Poison orb there right from the start for less as well. So even when there's 4 players on the A site, there's effectively 5 in the utility you have available.
4 players again here. What do we got? So for the eco, they decided to buy 1 Stinger. Stinger's over towards A short.
Now we see if Loud have any special plans for this round. Of course, they're coming
okay,
in
so they do a more aggro wall, and then just flashing for it, trying to create a lot of pressure, trying to create a lot of presence here, and then hoping to push them in towards the stack. So this is pretty common though as well when you go into these games, right, where the site that is actually being allowed is normally the site that has less people on. It's normally a common thing that people will consider.
So I don't know if that was a misfire or if just a specific plan that he has in mind to try and do some damage.
It's definitely a curious one. And look at the pressure they're putting on B main now as Optics. They're coming over to Hookah.
So they thought they snuck. So Optic thought that they snuck someone into TP with this pressure at middle. Because the flash came out. I wonder if they thought the flash was like this. They clear it either way. They're going to go into the 5-man stack. Let's see what this guy's going to do. This guy should get full info soon, especially if he flashes out into sight.
Opt to switch things back, and you can see the spike starting to go in that direction.
Yeah, look at the spike.
This fake is being sold, and eventually the players are just going to.
Wow, they did pretty good on this one. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Good fake out from Optic, because the running back.
Are they prowler through TP? Okay. Dude, this was hey, they were super in control from this. Chat, how is the sound? Is it fine?
He could lose his gun.
Yeah, they know this. That's why they made the push they did, so quickly reacting around middle. He's only got 20 HP. A right click enough to take him down.
Okay.
It's a lot of kills for Marv. Getting close to his ult. Might even have it.
They'll go looking for this Bulldog. This is a valuable weapon, and you don't want Aspas to have it. With it removed,
okay,
round, I think
very clean. 1 person died. FNS probably isn't going to be buying armor, so very nice for Optic. They only have to buy 1. And then over here, let's see what they're going to get. Okay, Marv is 1 away from his ult then, unless you got an orb there. Let's see, planted.
So that's a worry. I wouldn't be surprised to see Optic challenge the orb early in this round.
That's actually so sad. 42%
you reckon he has it?
International matches against Optic, and you know it's Optic that beat them every single time. That's why they haven't had a chance to play even more international games.
42% of their matches?
Way back. And ever since then, it's just been a dominant North American.
Oh my goodness,
result
that's crazy.
time and time again.
Okay, Marv does
Round
one
number
away,
3,
so they go really heavy
Optic
showers
got one
with
rifle ball
3
up on
people.
Marv.
They flash in,
Everyone else has kept the weapons from
and
the previous.
that is the AWP for Marv. So nice from Optic. They go super heavy over towards showers. We saw no denial here from Loud. And they have an ult into like the most important round, so this is good for them. Their low buy isn't the best, but we'll see. And because they're picking up the AWP, right, they 100% want to use it into this round. Okay, obviously if you're 6 out of 7 and you pick up the AWP, you're getting it into this round. If you're 5 out of 7, like you're kind of thinking ahead for next time. So definitely worth always keeping it like an eye on that stuff. And thinking about in your games as well, right? You only want to get the AWP in the round if you're going to use it into that round if you're 6 out of 7. So he's going to be using the ult into this round, or at least the plan is for that. Dog goes out, so he has a chance if he wants to use it.
But maybe they think you're in there and then come after you.
Okay, this is a strat that I do in ranked all the time, where literally you go heavy long, and then if you hear pressure in hookah, you smoke off hookah, right? So it's a good strat to do with Brim. You smoke off these two always, and then literally one person will try and get information for hookah, and you smoke it off, and then you have to push elbow though once you do this. So you can see them push elbow. Loud should have a good idea about this one. JD_chill, what's up, bro? Thank you so much. Welcome into Slack Club. Keep an eye on this elbow push. They do not. Oh, he did great. The fact that he got a second one there, he did great. All comes in that we talked about.
They're not quite able to damage the players on the way back out, resetting into duels. It's
2 on 3.
Aspas, they've got the numbers to take this, but in dangerous positions. The dropout handled
Aspas
by Aspas
and Les did insanely well. Les getting that extra kill at spawn was probably the round, to be honest. That was good. I like the attempt from Optic. They did good damage in terms of 2 people they got to plant down and 2 people have to rebuy armor, but I don't know. It actually felt like Loud dealt with this pretty well. Back from Istanbul, how was it? How was it, JD? Did you enjoy it? Did you enjoy it there?
Onto the brim to make sure that he can't have that position he wants for the orbital strike to try and clear the site or for after plant. He then holds onto it as well, forcing them to go all the way back around and fight through one avenue. And even on the way back through, even though he goes down, he makes sure that his teammates are still safe within that angle, not being pressured from anywhere else. So great work from him, of course. There is still going to be a purchase.
Explain that strat once more. So you 4-man go long, okay, and then the one person here is just trying to find out if they're inside hookah, okay? If they're inside hookah, you smoke this off and you take elbow. If they're not inside hookah, you can just play normal. Right, so literally all you're doing is just making sure that when you get out long, you can't get shot from this direction, from this area.
You've got those seekers available, and well, if they pop them, they'll find only Sassy here.
That's the thing. It would be so much.
Yeah, massive kill in terms of Smoker goes down, looking like they're going over towards the B side. Dude, what is with this quality?
Adaptation from Loud is just to have deeper control. The problem is there goes that info. Just one going in that direction, clearing out the back of the site for free, and actually Sassy,
damn, Sassy gets an important kill.
This lurk play could be huge.
That's massive as well. Okay, so 3v4 from oh my goodness, who's this? Crashies is crazy. Wow, yeah, he's done so well here. So Crashies, when he heard the TPs, decided to take the one-on-one duel as well back at site. Wow, this was a mad round actually with how this turned out. So 4v5 turned into a 3v4 in the opposite way. But Crashies actually made a mad play through the smoke, took the 1v1, he just walked through, literally just straight walked through, took a bit of a gamble, it's paid off, and then Ye obviously killing 2. Switch it to auto and then back.
And he basically, for that boombot to connect onto, see the value of this superstar chamber, and unfortunately on the other side of things, Loud.
Okay, no op picked up, but Ye has his ult and super low money here. What ults we got? Les is his ult, Pancada has his, Sadek's one away from his, and Aspas is one away from his. So this is a mad round. They smoke off here. There could be a lot of ults that go into this.
Push up inside of showers now. They're try to take the space, but Aspas is
yeah, you see how heavy Optic are in terms of they knew that everyone is one away from this. They didn't want them to get the dude.
They've completely cancelled any sort of aggressive plays.
Yeah, it feels like their PC struggling, right? Their stream PC. I'm looking at the minimap and it just like goes like really low FPS.
How much control Loud have given up for that early fight that got them nothing.
Well, yeah, it's something that Finesse loves to do is just those slow lurks through mid.
Some massive kill again. Dude, Optic are just always getting the first kill over towards long so far, 2 in a row.
That's gone very poorly for Les. They know exactly where he is, and sure, he's going to do a little bit of damage as they make their way through, but This is looking calm.
Got the
and
drop,
collected
nice.
so far for Optic, and there's nobody even within the site anymore.
I do like
Grouping up as well. Loud probably need to change up their style, right? They've been going 3-2 all the time. They keep giving away this kill over towards long. I'd be so fine with a tech pause here.
They didn't manage to save it last round, so it's just almost a freebie.
Yeah, but of course he could go for a rifle, something like that, and save that ult for a more important round where your opponents have better weapons. But I like the call, really minimizing how much they can pick up, and now he can recover the weapon from his teammate Finesse, probably not wanting to carry the stinger he had picked up through. And 4-1, this is looking as dominant as I think we expected. This map is a specialty for Optic, and with the pistol under their belt,
did I say
have
tech?
to expect this early lead to go their way.
Yeah, they've beaten easily some of the best teams
I'm,
on this map. HaperX, FPX, we saw them beat Liquid earlier.
I'm taking a trick out of Exet's books, my bad.
Like, they have proven themselves as top 2. I'll say that just for boast.
There you go.
He is in the room. Oh, we got Zlatan Ibrahimovic and Tom.
I love how you have to point out that it's a joke again,
big
just in case you want to
we
avoid all the hate. Okay, this is starting to get to a must-round territory, like must-win round territory for Loud. They ult here, they 3-man here, so this is a good round. See, I would have been tempted to pause, but the fact they came in with this idea on their own, I think it's good to not pause. So we now have the 3-2, and they're kind of battling this a bit better. Sassy's about to pick up his ult as well, so we now have 5 ults online. Chat, if they lose this round, if they lose a 5 ult round against no ults,
now the Tiger's going to give
it's a massive worry.
If they break this and just look to try
Sus
and
ult? Nah, this one's fine.
But instead, they do have the orb to try and slow them down, making sure any of these close angles, and look at the rotation because they've taken deep hookah control straight away.
Okay, so they create a big question mark in showers. And they show pressure. They're still pretty late, 50 seconds. That means they use a lot of util over here, so they're pretty happy with that. And they're about to get a good timing out. These guys know that they did the combo, they didn't get anything from it, they didn't hear any reaction, so they 2-man stack over towards here. So both teams doing pretty good. Loud in good positions, they still have all their ults for this, okay? So as soon as Brim sees contact, they're going to do that. And this is the same thing that I was talking about, right? 4-1. If this guy sees that there's a dude and he's going to smoke here and here, and then when he realizes that there's someone in hookah, he's probably going to smoke. Oh, can't smoke that anymore.
That's the control. There's even a showstopper through.
Well, that's a lot of ults there. Okay, that's 3 ults. Fruya, thank you so much. And we welcome in young Mini. Mini, I didn't even see you in chat, Mini. Where are you? Do you know what, Mini? I'm giving these out, so I'll give you a QR here.
There's a high likelihood that no matter what happens, Optic are going to be able to buy.
I said you had to win an event, but I'll give it to you.
And rotations we're starting to see from Loud. It hasn't worked in
Fruya, thanks so much for doing that.
Like it is almost that battle of the brains, the IGL.
Yeah, I'm feeling nice today. I'm feeling nice. You don't want to beat down on someone that didn't win an event.
Challenge a little bit more for that hookah control.
Maybe I'll take it away when he wins an event.
Had now in one round Sadak deep within that control, being able to help.
Wait, you can you can un-VIP someone, right? Un-VIP. Oh, it's actually called un-VIP as well. That's sick. Okay, well, Mini, don't get too comfortable. That's all I'm saying.
That player out of position, but you've had the retake wall in that previous round as well on B site from Vipers. So you're playing inside of hookah, you get your fight, you fall back.
Jarda Knack as well with the prime. Thanks so much, dude. Appreciate it.
They've got to push through a Viper wall.
Thank you.
It just adds so much more pressure to Optic. That's stopping power of a
4 months in the Slug Club. Okay. In terms of money, this is pretty big. We got 2 players that can't, 2 players on Optic that can't buy, 1 player on Loud. So it's getting into a pretty important territory. They won that last round, right? But they used 4 ults, so pretty hard to repeat. Again, just 4-1 all the time. 4-1. They're really fine just doing this. They're saving all their 3 smokes.
Okay, back Carter. Just a little
and
bit of
they're a big fan of smoking here, and then if they get contact in hookah, they smoke this.
Like that throughout the match. They've also found out that Ye is on this side as well. And there is no commitment to the rest of the map for Optic. So
Nade goes in. This is interesting, right? You've seen this loud smoke, not the one that they just did. You see the one before that they've started doing? It seems pretty hard to deal with. It seems pretty cool. I've not really seen anyone smoke like this, I guess. I'm trying to draw it better. Smoke like this. It actually seems pretty nice.
Take that control and they've gotten one, but they have to account for the player up close. That Trailblazer was fired out by
This is a nice hit, though.
Still around the area.
That's Pancarda's ult. Keep an eye on the time.
With 10 seconds left, if they can get an angle to stop it, it could be everything.
Okay, turns into a 3-on-3 on site. Victor's low.
To get back in and holding over control of
Victor's
elbow.
still low on site. It's gonna be hard. If Victor gets one, then he's kind of done enough. Oh, okay, well. Okay, that was nice. Nice molly. Nice spam. Good awareness of that when the molly goes down, he's going to get pushed to the other side.
Not really on his side with 3 players to take down, and Pancarda has just had another fantastic round. This guy's been on fire so far.
Yeah, he's having a great tournament in general. Like, we've seen that throughout, where I think he's been...
Yeah,
like,
coaches here player comps. Yeah, so pretty much, if I was looking over towards Loud, right, you saw when I said that I wanted them to call a pause to change up at least like where they were starting their 3. They definitely did that call because of the Viper ult, so the coach didn't have to do the timeout. So that happens a lot when you want to change something up, but then the players will say it themselves. So yeah, that happens a good amount. And you're normally happy when that happens because you don't have to
I mean, it really
have to use a pause, obviously. So the money was pretty low for Optic, right? 2 of them couldn't buy, but the money was pretty good on the rest of them. So we get a low buy, but it's actually it's decent, Chad. It is decent. We've got two rifles, 2 stingers, and 1 Spectre. Oh, there's a chance there. I always feel risky jiggle peeking that just because of the spammable.
So maybe a slightly easier way back through.
Yeah, already though.
Patch, thank you, bro. Appreciate it. No worries.
Because they currently don't have control over the showers.
Yeah, coach only gets to their team POV. Only gets your team POV. Can't see anything else.
They are going to be able to make their way through. The problem is there could be an easy spam to try and deny anything for this plant. And actually,
oh my goodness, he might have a good timing here again. This is like one of my favorite ones. Bacon showed me this a while ago. It's such a nice ult. It is such a nice ult. It just gives you such a nice pathway. There's a lot of positions you can be in, right? You're seeing Viper ult sometimes where it's obvious where you're standing and you get spammed, or you have nowhere to stand and everyone gets spammed. This one you can be anywhere. So this one's a great Viper ult. And this is looking like a pretty good round for them, to be honest with you.
You can see going their way. Control's already too much for Optic, and they close this one out beautifully, only leaving less. 1 versus 3, and the players.
Where do you use that? I think it's this corner. Minnie and Bacon might be able to tell me differently, but I think it's this corner. You aim into this corner, but someone else who's a Viper main might be able to double check. There's a chance it's this corner. It's one of the corners, and I can't remember which.
Don't want to commit too much this round. I don't even think
I'm sure there's a Viper. There's a Viper who knows how to do it.
It's just the fact that they got so much space into middle for free, and that's the more surprising thing. Like just making that move fairly early, almost disrespecting a lot of the utility on the other side after they.
You think it's the second corner I drew?
And then I was also surprised that the pit wasn't one that actually allowed them to cross. But because there was no one watching that cross, they were able to just get that plant for free.
Yep, of course, you have the pit, you have the wall up to get you into that position in the first place.
Is this the old Nats ult? Nats had a lot of good Viper ults on this map, I'm not gonna lie.
It makes sense to concede a small bit of control, but once that pit goes down and gives you the ability to play into
actually one of you recommended that Viper TikToker, and actually he has a lot of ults like this. He has a lot of like good ults where there's positions for you to hide in. So he's actually pretty decent, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, that Jin's ult guy. He has some good stuff. JINZLED. His TikTok. If you're a Viper main, some of his TikToks like are not really useful, but some of them are pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. Some of them are actually like good ults.
And that's something we've seen many. I remember Demasic trying to do that a couple of times in their game, and eventually his head gets blown.
1, 2, 3. 3 people from Loud can't buy. 1, 2. 2 people from Optic can't buy. Ye's 3 away from his ult. This is the fast strat, okay? So you're going to see a molly. Let me try and remember this one. You're going to see this molly goes here. You're going to see a Viper spit here, and they're just trying to push them into it. Do they still do the Viper spit? No, okay. They only... Interesting. They used to do a Viper spit here, so if you ran back in, you would take double damage and go fast. They're kind of like faking it out. They wanted to bait out some util, and they didn't. So they're kind of playing around the fact that they've used this that they've used this strat a lot, but they're still going to the 4-1. Still a 4-1, and these guys have worked out the 4-1, and they are wrecking the 4-1. So they call the pause, they talk about the 4-1, and as we know on the 4-1 that we can see the smoker is always here. They dog through, stun, kill. So good punish from Loud, nice attack pause from their coach, really just punishing how they've been playing in terms of the 4-1 and just isolating the brim. The smokes came down though, so it's still a doable round, but it was that was a cool mix, that was a cool change up, to be honest. Keep an eye on this guy, he's so late. Yeah, he kind of didn't expect him to be that late. He was looking here, but as we can see, he wasn't really, it wasn't as
He's been the clutch player in the past, but his HP already at half.
The timing kind of got him a little bit, honestly. Okay, this was a nice round from Les. You can see what they called in the attack, right? They literally just talked about the 4-1 that they've been doing, and how the smoke is on his own. You see the smokes come down, we're going to dog through, we're going to stun him, we're going to swing out. It's a simple counter on the fly that their coach called, and I thought it was great. So that was cool. That was a really nice round. I like that a lot. And now, Optic, in terms of FNS, should probably be talking about changing. When they at least go B, we'll keep an eye to see if they change up to the 4-1, or if they start going for like more 4-2, maybe a Raze is going to be over here, because it's easy for Raze to clear out here. We'll keep an eye on it for either way.
I do wonder if eventually Finesse is just going to say enough is enough, and they're just going to try and blitz their way through, and there are a few players setting up in that direction early in this round.
Yeah, I saw us in the top 10 thingy. It's kind of sick. Okay, he gets out. He nades. Is he? Yeah, just delaying time for his smoke. Is he gonna fake Thatcher or anything? No, it's fine. But create a question mark at least that he's gone over with the smokes. This is nice. Change up. Ye has just walked up and just one bang. Ye has walked up one bang. In the meantime, while this has gone on as well, FNS has lurked into this area. Dog has just cleared all the showers, so this is completely fine in terms of Loud, and they're going back over towards A. They do not know. This ult is going to be great. That's a perfect ult. Goes straight over to here. Okay, goes straight up. What is this little thing doing, man? That's a bug. Let's replay.
And just holding to make sure they have this crossfire. The only real danger.
I wonder how many rounds. I wonder how many rounds you could actually call that.
Caused a bit of a headache. Look at the push coming up from behind. Fantastic stuff from Ye. A great lurk. Space taken, and he's gone. He's down. The cover.
Okay, goes into a 3-on-3.
They'll rotate, but Aspas has kept the control.
Oh, he did so nice. While all of this was going on, while all the sound was there, pushed forward, held all of this, waiting for either rotate coming in, whether it was TP or this, and just completely owned them. So good positioning from him, nice awareness, and I think this timeout has to change. They need to change some stuff up for sure. That meme will never die. The worrying thing is it's not a meme. Like that's, as much as I'm like memeing about, it's kind of not a meme, because if you actually went in that's a bug, right? That must be a bug that it goes up there and it goes to hit him. Did it affect the round? I mean, I would say yeah, because he would have got stunned earlier. Like, what's the definition of this is the problem. And chat, that's why I was so against like the whole turret thing, because it's just like, I think it's just crazy. There's too many bugs in this game. There's too many bugs in this game.
As they take that round, and that really
that's my issue with it. So it's just like every round could just be replayed.
And so on. But for one player like Aspas, you get in the right position, that puts the morale up to new levels. Now Optic are pretty good.
That's not a bug.
I don't expect
yeah, but how's that not? See, then it's just like, how is that not a bug, and how is the other things a bug? Do you get what I mean? Like, what's the definition of like, how is that one not a bug? Because it goes up here.
Like, you look to basically at the whole Loud team, there's like 20-30 difference between the entirety of the team. He is the X factor.
Exactly. What is the definition of a bug, basically? Like, where is everyone's views on the bugs? There's too much.
If he can have a good matchup,
it just sets a. I'm worried, basically. Ever since that thing, I'm worried. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm worried. You're saying I'm petty, bro? I couldn't give a fuck if an NA team or an EMEA team wins. I'm not petty. I don't have favorites. I do not care where people come from. I couldn't care less who wins. So, sure.
So far, as we said, they've held Hookah flawlessly every round. After an Optic,
like, I literally don't care.
Their play completely.
They said yay. That's how you know.
Then stop mentioning it. The only thing that I'm annoyed at is the fact that there are too many bugs in this game, so now it can just get called every single round. I think it was. That's why I'm annoyed at it, because it just sets a weird precedent for the rest of this. For the rest of this. It's just messed up.
To just run riot. If anybody peeks anywhere near this angle, they're in danger, and he's actually waiting to hold the rotations.
Yeah, I think if you consider Hookah's being the danger place, you've got an orbital.
What 2 days of ranked does to man? Yeah, I haven't sworn the whole time on all of my streams.
Great adaptation from Loud.
Until
this. Now we've got to see how they handle not having this control. And for a second, I thought Static was about to jump up in there to check it, which I would have lost my mind. You got 2 info characters there.
It annoys me that people think I'm biased, because like, I don't care.
Luckily, they didn't. Oh God! Victor's being destroyed. The showstopper online. It's wow. Oh wait.
Oh, okay. We go down to 3-on-3. Keep an eye on this luck. They now know about him.
I thought they're looking at him, but
Mora J-Bird, thanks so much with the new member, with the Prime. Thank you, bro. Appreciate it. Oh. Oh my god, the timing. Oh my god, yay. He's gonna get a kill somehow, isn't he still? He's still alive. He's still alive. FNS is a hero. Keeps him alive. Oh, FNS has actually gone nuclear. Holy hell. He's actually gone nuclear. That's mad. Pop T, thank you so much. Try to get a lot of any emote you want to use because Pop T made them. Get some emotes in.
Wow.
Thank you so much for the 2 months. Dude, FNS here. This is a fight. This is a 3v5. Swoop peek. Chad, is the swoop peek a bug? You get a 0.2 advantage when you peek. I'll stop doing it. But I'm just saying, like for me to just, do you get what I'm saying? You guys are kind of getting the idea. Yeah. Do you see how mental that decision was now? Is the swoop peek intended?
Wow.
He's well, Leslie just managed to get
Viper's
Pit. Oh, he's just about gonna make it out of there. He's getting healed up as well, and they're gonna use the Viper's
But it was good. He used the swoop peek. Like I said, 0.2 seconds. It goes down on your screen faster than it goes down on everyone else's screen. So that's why he got those 2 kills there. If you stand in front of your smoke when it goes off, the animation on the other team you see before they see you.
Takes you down while you're healing your guys, so they go back to elbow. They have to use a Trailblazer to confirm nobody was pushing up on it, about to take the control, and that leaves them in this spot where A is almost like a retake, but still holding on to that crucial position.
Yeah, it's not as bad as it used to be. It used to be a lot of time. It used to be like 0.4 seconds or something advantage. Okay, last round. It was patched and made better, but it's still you still get a pretty good advantage. It used to be like 0.4, but now it's like 0.2. It's not too much of an advantage. It's still a good advantage, but it's not too much. That's a big kill. Oh my goodness, this is mad. Pancada actually gets all of these, crashes into a 1v3. It's going to be hard. Actually managed to have an even half out of all this, so it's good.
20 seconds left. Chances looking impossible. The fact is he's got a rotation coming in from behind. He's going to get the TP timing almost perfect though. That should at least allow him a plant and maybe even the Seekers as well.
Am I actually mad about it? I'm not. I am a bit mad about it because it's just like it doesn't make sense. That whole thing didn't make sense. Why then? Why that game? Just because the observers saw it. It's just like, why that bug? Why not other bugs? You get what I mean? It just felt weird. That's it. It just felt like an odd time.
Well, they are incredible on that defensive side as well, so I don't think it's going to get
it's dangerous for the game going forward. Straight up.
Thought of that first half.
No one came out on top. No one came out on top. It was a lose-lose for literally everyone. It was a lose for Xset. It was a lose for Riot. It was a lose for FPX. Everyone lost from that decision. Straight up. GD Ward, thank you. Appreciate it.
A big part of that was Auspice and his kind of step up on
everyone lost. It was a triple lose situation. The only person who won was me. I won because I got to spam ads for 20 minutes. And I'm angry. So like, I'm the one who benefited the most out of it. Yet I'm annoyed.
Yeah, and but in the beginning though, Bosto wasn't looking great for Loud.
No, especially this round. Even though they won it, I felt they gave Optic way too much control of showers at the start, and then they had this idea of hooker crunching, but it all relies on this less guy staying alive and being able to kind of contain the elbow push. Fortunately, he gets to 2-0 this round. However,
yeah, it's nice having both on the desk.
And the round after that, they gave him way too much space. Viper ultis were going out, Raze ultis had so much space, and it was kind of really looking squeaky bum time for Loud there, but they managed to pull it through with their strong side, weak side. Strong side's getting that information with the Sky or the Fade and getting those rotations in.
It was just interesting in general though, because they came with such a different plan from what you would expect, and it was Aspas a lot diving through that teleporter to get the retakes going in such an aggressive manner. And to me, I'm looking at Aspas on the other side of things as well. Look at, this is where Aspas gets his kills on the attack side against Zeta Division earlier in the tournament. You can't get those kills on B without double satcheling into a site. Those are not kills where you're just picking off players peeking from hookah. He's going to be satcheling in so deep.
Just showed up how the game's going. Pretty good, dude. Pretty good. This is
you're not just given.
I actually think
to go for big execs against a team as good as Optic. So
the Loud. The most thing I'm interested in is the fact that Fracture's not in this map for now. So I'm kind of interested to see
to
Ascent.
be able to shut down Ye, move him away, and give Aspas those moments.
Yeah, especially that. Oh, actually, that was what I was going to say. So you're a genius here.
Whoa, you heard it
Here we
here first.
go.
Mimi is a genius. I'm going to pass this over to two people. I don't know, are they geniuses? Mitch and Tom? Maybe.
I won't take that one, Tom. You know,
Boast has never called me a genius.
Yeah, I mean, I'd like that, but it is what it is. 6-6.
I miss Benkai.
Okay, here we go.
Really
6-6.
Nice. He was nice to me. He kidnapped you that one time. But
Yeah, no.
Do I miss Split?
You know?
Oh, bro, I miss Split a lot.
Very nice,
Split
very
had
nice of you.
Split was great to
Optic
watch. I'm not gonna lie.
14-3
I enjoyed Split.
record coming in here. I mean, look,
Split was one of
that.
Split was one of my favorite maps, to be honest. Okay, Flash goes out. They know there's people here. We go fast. We're going 4-1 again. Pretty much similar to how very similar to how Loud was Optic was doing this, right? They clear this. If they need to, they would smoke this. They clear them out of this. Okay. Holy hell. So double TP, now the reaction goes. So they want to do the same thing, right, where they were going to use the smoke for here. They cleared it out with the dog. Optic did good in terms of re-clearing it, and Ye staying here is everything. He is sticking onto his TP for a long time. He did great. Look how much time he bought. I know the kill was super important, but look how much time he bought.
Are going again in Optic's favor, or at least they were. Les has managed to tie
Oh my god.
What a couple of headshots out from him.
That was sick.
Pistol for Loud, but I don't know if they should have won that.
Holy hell. That's actually a beast.
Setup from Optic. They've got their
He's
TP
actually a
back.
beast.
Ye delays, gets a kill, gets out for free. When he dies, he's traded ×2.
Okay, 1-1 in terms of
And
pistols,
Les,
chat. It's perfect.
He was just tapping away all round.
Oh.
Ending on 28 HP, had a teammate as well.
He's
to
having
back him up.
can I hit those? No.
Loud
Not at the
answering
moment.
back
He
to Optic's
he's
opening to the
he's having a
map.
pretty good LAN
That could
actually.
give them the injection of rounds
He
they
stepped
need
up
to
quite
get
a
off
lot.
to a flying start. Optic
Okay,
have not
smoke
decided
goes
to go
out.
for a force buy. They're playing
Flash
5
went out,
classics.
and I went out, so a
That's
lot
one
over
for
towards
head on
over
Ye,
towards
which
showers,
is
but
4
Ye has just
bullets.
decided to push into this angle, so they might.
Get
Yeah, I was gonna
close,
say,
look
might
away,
not
the
expect
first
it.
doesn't land.
Ye just round the corner,
He's only
2
got
bits of
3
util
left.
got
Still have
used,
your team.
got a
exactly.
good timing, and he's actually. Oh.
It's not so worrying anymore.
Okay, it's actually stopped them from taking shower control. So Ye just showing his presence there, got a lot of util out, but it is rechargeable util, and he's going in front of this. So Ye on his own over towards A is doing fantastic. Pushes them over towards B. 4 people here. Let's see what Optic can get out of this. Nice dog. 4-1 again. Everyone's doing the whole 4-1.
I'll say we don't have Aspas in hookah, so he's not going to be like satcheling in, doing this crazy play.
The problem with
Nade and
not the
Snake
problem,
Bite, not landing
but like
damage or
because
kills,
Optic are
and
doing
help
it
to
so
break,
much,
but
they know like a
50
counter, right? They
seconds,
use
stacked
this
up
smoke
classics,
anyway, and
limited
then they can
time
be
to
hiding
make
in
a
the smoke.
decision.
Then you kind of need to use
This
extra
is a
util.
scary
They don't hear any
spot to be
spams,
in.
so they're
Like
gonna think that
classics
something
on
like
their
this is
own, you
happening.
should be able to take them down, but when they have these
What's the
crossfires,
timing like?
4
They check
players
onto
are
heaven, right?
able to
Yeah, I was gonna say.
3
I
players
feel sorry
able
for
to
Marv.
survive.
He's just out there on his
That
own.
causes problems. The flash was good.
Hey, they dealt with this well. Sassy managed to get 3. We've got a few people close to their ults. Spike gets thrown over towards Sassy. Gets thrown over towards Les. Gets thrown over. Dude, they threw the spike everywhere. It ended up on Les. He is now 1 away. They can just let Les go for this. right? You just let's go for this. And he gets the kill. There we go. Let's get to the kill. Gets his ult into this round. Nicely done from them. And he has his ult for this round. So this is important. Has it on the attack round. If you want to get map control, people normally go towards showers for this. So we definitely need to work out if they're going to go showers. You either save it for the after plant and you get onto site. But if like you're having trouble getting over towards the site, use it on showers. Who's winning this? I do have Optic winning this, but honestly, this is getting real close. Like Loud, again, Loud. This is their best tournament for me. This is the best they've ever looked. I mean, this is the best Les has ever looked. He's been insane individually. So yeah, it feels like a 50-50, and I do think that Loud getting rid of Fracture is really going to help them as well, because they always lost that map.
They are rushing in, at least that's how it appeared. Losing out on any hookah control might change their mind.
Okay, yeah, so they have having a problem of getting out onto the site. Optic did great. 3 people here to close this down. That's a nice nade.
On the cross, actually, a shot connected by Pancada.
This is probably a little bit too much for Crashies. I would give them a window in. He was a bit too close for my liking in terms of the gun being able to be picked up as well. Yeah, that's nice.
Double headshot.
He gets this last one, ace, and he gets his ult.
Could even get the ult online if he manages to find that final man. And while the crowd wants him to go for this, although it seems he might get beaten to the
it is worth him going for
Chance
this.
is still on. The ace could be his. It's a 3v1 though. This isn't a moment for bravado. Close the round out any way you can.
He dies though, but he gets his ult because he dies. Dude, why is this doing this?
Not bad from Pancada. He was in a horrible scenario. 3 kills. He's going to get.
Okay, now we have ult against ult, so he does die, but he can buy. I mean, his money's kind of low, so he might have to have light armor for this. We'll see. You reckon it's a Twitch thing? Said my internet's good. Yeah, honestly, I don't think this is me. I really don't think this is me.
Altogether, yes, they've recovered that nicely in the final seconds. That's why you don't see one guy running.
Yeah, I switched to Twitch because of the quality.
Unfortunately, sometimes you got to play for the team, play for the win. 1 round between them and Optic. Well, I see Finesse he's gone for a different weapon.
Okay.
It's not quite the rifle. The Prowler has gone.
Oh my god, the Prowler didn't check him.
The Judge.
Oh, he might have actually spotted him, and he's still going to get the kill. The Judge giveth and the Judge taketh away. That has gone as badly as it could have. Okay, Aspas is going to be a little low.
It's not the Boombot, it was the Prowler, right? Boombot clears this. Boombot always clears this, and the Prowler was meant to clear all of this, but it didn't.
But he loses the fight as well.
Yeah, he could have got that kill with 2 shots. It was a bit of a Judge tech.
And instead, he's ended up with 2 kills.
He could have got the kill. It was a close enough duel to get it with 2.
Advantage for Loud. Let's see how they can close it out, or if Optic have got something up their sleeve. 3-man stacked up on A, hoping the rotation comes
Optic
through,
have done well to just expect all of this aggro. The thing that I found weird was, chat, what gun did Crashies have?
It seems like they've basically committed to either just fighting this on the A side or maybe saving the weapons. The deep
What is this?
Probably going
Is
to
it Phantom, right? Or
Vandal?
Vandal?
A little bit late.
30 seconds left.
This is going to be a B play.
Okay.
For Loud, this is such a huge opportunity in this second half. Already looking to get up to 9 rounds. And
yeah, it felt a bit odd that they. I mean, it felt a bit odd that they went for the aggro. Nice holding of defaults from Loud. They should have just waited for this to happen. They didn't really have to do much, to be honest with you. This felt a bit like we were watching Paper X, to be honest. Oh my goodness, this is.
He looks like he disagrees because he is pushing quite far forward, especially in
I'm
comparison
going YouTube
to the rest of the team.
I think, chat, because
as you said, 1 kill and a death is actually
I need to see if it keeps doing this. I'll stick on YouTube.
True. If he gets an orb, he can drop his teammate a weapon, and all of a sudden it's a full buy. You've got a showstopper there, and you've got Ye with a tour de force, which at this point, well, he's either going to have that Vandal or he's going to have his ult next round. You probably just want him to survive. Make it a little harder so he doesn't have that ulti right off the bat. And we saw there, Aspas, 2 kills. The only 2 kills that came into play before that spike went down. Crashies and Finesse.
Okay, I'm gonna leave this up, and we're gonna switch over to this. I just want to try it for. Let's give this a little bit more. Let's give this a little bit longer.
Was tangible. Here, I think it goes even beyond what we see on our screens. I mean, this guy is.
But if the quality, yeah, honestly, I just looked and I just felt like I just looked and it just felt. It didn't look much better, chat. I'm not gonna lie to you. It actually looked a little bit worse.
I assume that Ye's plan would just be to try and find a kill, and damn, this is aggressive from Optic on the other side of the map, pushing all the way through.
Holy hell,
it
it's
almost
really bounced.
goes their way, but Loud will be able to stabilize. All 3 players gone. Ye again left on the other side of the map, but a single kill could turn this back.
Sorry, champ.
This game has been neck and neck the whole way. This round could leave Optic with very little. So many of their players low on cash. Now Ye's going to have his ult next round, but he needs this clutch. Problem is, Orbital Strike, Viper's Pit, and a 1v3. Late rotation out of Pancata. He's got the spike. If he goes down here, this could be bad. The damage, though, it's huge. 48 HP left on Ye. Finesse on the B side. He's completely out of this for now. Has to be Ye to try and do something, and he's caught.
Let's wait for this.
Finesse was taking his time to go and get a gun on the other side of the map.
It's happening on the mainstream too.
Sure that he wasn't just facing.
Yeah, I'm trying to work out if it happens on.
And we saw him get a 4K earlier.
On YouTube also.
This one would be so much more important, but Les doesn't
Let's keep
even
this
give
up
him an
just in case we need it.
Rounds on the board. Bear in mind that it has been a streak of what, at least 6 wins in a row for Optic on this map. They are now
it did it on YouTube as well.
away from a deficit, and I am not surprised that they have taken a pause here.
No, this is definitely a moment to go back to the drawing board. You know, they've tried many different things. Even in this round, the tempered aggression, it's not even that, just all-out aggression. 3 players swinging, looking for the duels, and all in the chaos, Loud came ahead. They're showing so much more flexibility.
What's going on today, chat? I thought I was having PC issues. I mean, I was, but everyone is.
I'm sorry.
Poster, do you want to
yeah, we're picking this. We'll just accept it. You want the demon voices back? Yeah.
They won't even notice the difference.
That's true.
Like
we are the same person. I just run to the desk. You know? That's what I do. I just work harder than you. That's what I'm trying to say. Listen. The thing is, this round is going to be important not only because you will still have a weaker purchase for Optic as they attempt to try and get something done, but Tour de Force, Showstopper, Seekers, the other 2 ults not too far away, and some big ults on the other side as well in the form of the Viper's Pit, Orbital Strike.
Okay, here we go.
So
big timeout for them. They chat. This is actually okay. Let's quickly set the scene. This is Optic on binds. This is their map. This is what a lot of people say. A lot of people rate them as the best bind team in the world.
But he hasn't invested at all.
They are 10-7 down. They're on a low buy, and they have 3 ults against 3 ults. Boombot goes in.
They are so dead. Well, if they step into Ye's
he doesn't clear through this, though. I'm pretty sure.
Look at how cautious Louder being, though. We've seen that.
Showers is taken for free over towards Loud, and we're heavy holding on towards Long, or we're getting full info. How far does he go? I mean, he can definitely go hunting with this because this gun is just unbelievable.
So they have the information of where he's going to be. The main spots you're going to have are on the extremities.
I was not expecting this.
All the way down towards
this is
Ye. And then they've got the cheaper weaponry just
play.
hiding within the smoke. None of the bullets currently connecting, but they have been spotted. And eventually
this is a very nice round from Ye's sometimes reserved, so this is why. But he knows, he probably knows most likely, but as soon as they see him, they're gonna insta-rotate. That's what they did, right? They saw the only, basically the raid boss in the eco rounds when he has ult is Ye. So they see him, good jump spot, didn't get punished, got the information that they wanted in terms of the gun, and then just straight in. He gets here very early though, so this is kind of doable.
But he's just walked out, taking out 2 to the headhunter, but he's gone.
That had potential. That actually had a lot of potential. Nice try from him.
It always does. But at the end of the day, Loud push up to 11, and now Optic have their
11-7. Loud have 4 ults. They're 1 away from this ult.
Second guy with the Tour de Force, but he's like, I'm going to go for the style play.
He did see him get healed, right? But even still, you saw him get healed. You know, body shot's not going to take him down. You need the headshot or 2 bodies.
It's just mad.
1 shot, just 1 click. He's like, yep, that is the headshot, and I will now look at the next guy. This is around Optic.
3 ults, chat. This one's gonna be pretty wild. What do we got? We got 3-2, and then 3-2. Flash for flash. So info for no info. So question mark created smoke here though. Oh, that's a nice shot. Holy hell. Uses this wall against them again. This is the new wall that everyone's using. It does have a gap over towards this side, which the reason for this wall is so that there's always an angle over towards site, right? So that you're always scared of this box.
On either side of the map,
You always have to be constantly scared on site. Oh, he gets it.
He's left to 19, pops the Seekers, the panic in full effect.
Damn, this is
now taken. As
wild.
You can see Victor following the Seekers down, and somehow that didn't get him. Luckily, he will follow back through and leave Sadik alone. The 1v3, unlikely. It's being watched by Ye. And even blind, he'll hit that shot.
Damn.
And much needed.
This was, dude, did this ult go like way above him?
That was so scrappy. We saw both sets of
It looked, so when I watched it on his screen, it looked kind of normal. But then when I watched where it exploded, it looked way up from where we saw. You want me to refresh? Okay, let me wait for the replay. I want to see the ult again, to be honest with you.
Can we slow that down? I want to see what he connects. Like, it's just ridiculous, the shots that Ye's even in the games that aren't necessarily going their way.
Okay, we go back. We have four ults now for Loud. Money just got reset. It's a huge one, right? 1, 2 people can't rebuy. And then Marv can't rebuy as well, so pretty big one for, yep. Can't draw this one sus ult towards long, and then just waiting it out. Just 3-2, waiting out for any kind of aggression. Probably, honestly, just waiting for this rotate to come in and then heavy go here. Ye's holding the angle here, so this is nice. And they have a trip really far back. They got a trip real far back. Boombot goes in, that's only going to clear here. Are we going to see a nade into this area? Wait, oh no, he did the good Boombot. He did my lineup, nice. Or potentially has a different lineup. Right, this is the good Boombot. It's late, it clears all of it like this. So it's not the instant one. It's the good one that clears everything. They pushed them back from this as well, so they've done. They lose a player, but they have the ult down, so maybe that's worth. What's this lurk like over towards A? There's a weird timing where there's a one-on-one over towards A. Raze comes in terms of rotate, and as we can see, they're grouping up into this site, but the flash is about to go down to the long. It clears no one, so we might have a rotate over. There's a weird timing at the moment now where there's 2-on-2 on site. That Boombot's going to have good info though. And they has a nade to stop the plant.
Coming through from Victor.
Marv has his molly to stop the plant and his ult to stop the plant. They can't win this round.
It's going down from above. Marv has taken the kills, and with that, probably the round. They need a plant right now, and it will be denied.
Oh, there was an actual window. There was an actual window when he went into the molly there in the end.
And Optic are hot on
Loud gave this a nice try, but this was very good from Optic. They played this round great. They used a lot of ults though for this one, but it was really worth, like really worth in terms of economy. So
almost baiting them into pushing into Ye. Man's not gonna miss
nice off angle from Ye as well. Gets the first kill.
Ready to plant deny. Even if it was earlier in the round, you still bought enough time for that rotation to come all the way back through and have those separate peaks with the denial utility.
Marv did good, yeah. Marv used his especially his support. His ult was really nice.
Like that was a showstopper and a nightfall used in that previous round.
Okay, money's pretty low. We're going for a low buy over towards Loud, so that's why Optic used so many ults.
Victor up top here. He's in a little bit of danger. Nade's going to be deployed. The Prowler hitting him and everything.
Oh my god, that timing is insane.
That's crucial control removed. A weapon upgrade and a
They get all of the sight. Okay, so low buy. They're looking real good for this one. They have Less's ult as well, so he might go into Hookah and do the same one. Or is he going aggro? Or he's going super close to spawn. Oh, there is no way in, Chad. Look how far deep it goes. There's so many places for him to hide as well, right? These kind of cubbies. This one's hard. There's 3 of them in it though, so they can kind of go around the edge. It creates a bit of an area, but this one is still really hard. They spam one down.
That spike almost wrapping around the Viper's pit, so this really could be problematic for Loud, that they might almost have to start playing out of it in a matter of seconds. The orbital strike is going to buy them that time. They expect
that's a massive kill. That's the ult going down.
Once again. I think they even
Crashies has an ult as well, so it's going to find them.
No way. It's left onto Pancada. He has delayed
Molly was good, right?
A little bit. The shot connected eventually, and I think the time is gone. He might have just done it off of that alone. Loud will delay just enough.
That was a really nice round from Loud. A lot of ult use, but it was perfect as well. Like they got the first kill off the timing. That was everything. Then it enabled them to go into the site. And yeah, it was just huge. It was such a nice ult. They used good smokes to get in, and then they just kind of used all the ults into it as well because they just realized that they had good timing here. So 3 chances for Loud. 3 chances to Loud to win Optic's map as well. So sounds pretty big.
Gorgeous work.
The timing of Marv's, dude, it was literally the whole round. I'm not gonna lie. Like that timing over towards Showers was literally the thing. But Loud also, sorry, 3 chances. But Loud also did good to kind of realize that he has been playing solo here a lot, right? When it goes to the mid rounding and they create pressure here, he has been Showers on his own a lot. If you looked at the rounds, so it was also very good from Loud, as much as it was a timing.
Still, the weaponry.
Okay, 3 chances. We see a 3-2 holding very aggro over towards here. Trip far back again, trying to just. The trip is literally just to kill the luck, right? Just if they put this wall up and the smoke goes down, it's literally just to make sure that he can't get into here. So it's like a trip just to make sure that you never have to worry about them lurking through the. Especially just a trip that denies any info in terms of the Viper, right? No one can actually lurk in towards here. So the trip's pretty cool. I like it a lot.
Dedicated spike carrier.
It gives them good info for sure. Grouping up towards B, and as we can see, rotate coming out as well. So Optic looking okay for this one, but they are going heavy over towards Hookah. As we can see, there's no one here in terms of like inside.
He hasn't moved ever since.
It seems like they're almost waiting for them to make.
It's gonna be a nade for when they jump out. Oh man, this is a hard round for Loud to win. With the smoke here as well. Yeah, this is the lockdown setup for sure.
And the spike is down on the site. 20 seconds left. You might even just have to hold on to the weapons.
Oh, that's unlucky. 3 HP.
Pancada on just 3 HP. There's nothing that Loud can do in this round. Again, they've waltzed into the trap that Optic has set, and double digits will be held.
Oh, Victor may be a Chad, but he was looking like a beta raise right there.
Optic
2 nades thrown in 5 seconds. This guy was just lobbing them out. Nothing Loud can do, diving through a Viper's orb, into a nade, into bullets, into another nade.
2 chances. Okay, 3 chances down to 2 chances.
A great response from Optic.
We got
and they didn't even need Ye.
no ults. No one near that ult.
An alarm bot.
No one really near that ult either. Sadak maybe 2 kills.
Well, he's been so much more the rest of the time. Now the crowd getting behind Optic, the chance coming through for them to push us to an OT. 2 more rounds, and look at Loud. They're putting it all on the board here. All their investment.
Okay, last timeout for Loud. So I think this is good. They still have 2 chances, and they just want to talk about what to do here.
Yeah,
I do think Showers might be weak when they get late rounds, right? If they're just holding with 1 person, I think they kind of sussed it out on that eco. I don't know if that was actually like a legit call that they were noticing, but it worked out well.
That might give us some extra space. So there are actually no ults online throughout the entirety of the server at the moment. And to try and
I actually haven't looked at his score. I don't know what he's on.
Now, one of the ways they managed to really punish Marv in one of the earlier rounds was that Sadak got past his Molotov. That was the only reason that he sort of caught him out into a couple of rounds ago.
Yeah, he did win them around though.
Something that's going to be quite a bit more difficult this time. So maybe they're just going to go for that aggressive pressure instead, try and force him out of position. That takes away a lot of the delay utility, especially when it comes to this A site. The thing is, though, it seems like Optic have a pretty decent read that in lower economy rounds, in
I didn't even predict like I didn't even look at the maps. My PC was dying, so I had to sort that out.
That's what we've seen so far. Now, as we come out of this timeout, take a look at where Loud are standing. I mean, there's only going to be a couple seconds on the clock. I don't imagine they'll be rotating all the way around, and I'm seeing.
Do I think he's doing anything wrong? As in Marv? No. It's just the fact that it's weak because it's just him on his own, right?
It's popping.
Like when it gets to the late round, it is just him here. So yeah, early Showers.
They can grab an orb. But
they clear him off. The orb is there. I'm not sure it's gonna. Okay, orb goes over towards Sadak, so he's now 1 away if he gets a kill. There is another orb, obviously, that he could collect. I don't think it got taken.
Deep B long control. So they're not going to be rotating anybody off any of their angles on the A site until it is ultimately pressure.
Keep an eye on him. Looks like he might be heading over there, but no one's there in terms of map control, so he's probably going to join his mates.
The Optic setup completely falls apart. Instead, though, they're taking their time. Just hoping that someone on the other side of things over-aggresses, and at the moment, with this double
Dog is going to go out, it's going to see one, so we're at the 1 minute mark and they get info still. Like, there's still people here in terms of the information, so Dog gets shot as well. Literal sky off in terms of information. 50-second mark, wall goes up. This is very important for Ye to hit this shot.
40 seconds on the clock.
There's still
No
3
ultis
here
for
though,
Loud.
so the setup from
Still a
Optic's
flash to
pretty
play with
good,
here
even
for
though they got
Static.
pushed back
They'll
from
assume
showers.
There's a player
Very
holding
heavy
this
on
angle,
short with the
whether
Raze here
they
as well.
Decide to fully commit. There's the flash. Okay.
Raze still has
They've seen
nades.
him up top. He turns.
Oh.
I thought that was on. I thought it was a kill. It was damn close. Still Loud. Take a few steps closer. They've lost a player.
Boy.
And then they recovered.
This should
what
be
are
it.
those fights for Static with a double kill? Optic are now having to play re.
Oh! It's almost a couple of kills.
And they
through,
closed
but
that
they
out
just
kind of
wipe out
easy
the
in the end.
remaining
This was
players.
nice. Good map control.
A
Early
faster
showers
play in
control for them
towards
was
that
really
mid
important.
push, and the
Hey, that was
battle's
impressive
being
from
won
Loud.
by Sadak and Pancada.
That was really
Loud
impressive from
are
Loud.
going to take themselves bind. I think that was something that most, including myself, thought was an
So Optic
impossibility.
lose their map
and the
as
terrifying
well.
prospect for Optic is